Hey, here's a TV review. Tulsa King. Listen, I'm a Stallone fan. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody know me? I love me Sylvester Stallone. Tulsa King is great. It's 2 seasons out. It's about basically this guy was in jail. He did a bid, comes out, and I don't think they didn't really think he was going. They thought he was gonna die in jail, but he did it. He comes out, man, and they send him to Tulsa. It's a death trap. Ain't nothing moving there. And this brother has hustle in his DNA. And he just begins to hustle in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and begins to build an empire. Of course, back in New York, they're kind of upset. They're kind of mad because he didn't went out there and build his own brand. But Tulsa King is one of the best shows out. It is on Showtime, I think, or Paramount, the Paramount app. Definitely worth to check out. You have it. This is probably the best acting Stallone has ever done. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. Definitely hooked. I watched the first couple episodes. I got hooked on it. An amazing show, amazing storyline, great characters. I like the driver because he's that young, flashy, kid, but you see his growth and development over the 2 years. I actually like his dad too, man. His dad is like that old school, traditional, hardworking character dad. You don't see a lot of that anymore, and so I'm really appreciative that they kind of showcase a dad that's doing the right thing. That's because you don't see that stuff anymore. So I'll commend them for that and adding that type of a character dynamic to it, because it is a different character dynamic where there's times you see him that will bend his morals to protect his son. And even though he knows his son is a man and stuff, he still has that fatherly instinct. And so, man, Tulsa King is definitely worth to watch. Binge it today. I'm telling you, you will love it. If you're into that whole crime mob type thing, it's kind of like that, but like from like a small town perspective, and with Stallone. And so I forgot Stallone's never really played a mob boss. He kind of was like breaking fingers and stuff like that in Rocky, but he really never played a mob boss or in the crime thing. So the crank out some of his best work this late in his career, man. That's commendable to Sylvester Stallone. So shout out Tulsa King. Definitely something to check out.